Open your knees wide, big toes to touch, hands in front of you. And take a couple of breaths here for settling. Just feeling comfortable with your breath, feeling comfortable with your body. And just take a moment. If you want to set an intention for this class, and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One last round of breath. Inhale and exhale. If you're finding some compression around your shoulders, you can always modify. And that brings, like, if you feel some impingement, something uncomfortable around on the top of your shoulders, you can place your hands on your sides, or you can even place it on your lower back. One last round of breath. And change. Push your hips forward, hands at the level of your shoulders, knees at the level of your hips. And take a moment here for just start waking up the body and add any movement, whatever your body is craving today. Maybe from one side and another. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, let's begin with cows and cats. Neutral your spine, hands level of your shoulders, and let's begin. Inhale, lift your chin, eyes, hoist your hips, drop your belly for cow pose, and in your exhale, round your spine, cat pose. And breathe. Inhale, chin up, belly down into your cow pose, and in your exhale, round your spine into your cat pose. 2 rounds of your cows and cats, and this time you can add any movement for your cows and cats. Maybe you want to push your hips back into your cows, push your hips forward into your cats. Maybe some dizzy cats, whatever your body is craving for. Even in your cows and cats, feel free to modify any pose. One last round of breath. And when you're ready, neutral your spine into your tabletop, and let's begin in downward facing dog. Option for staying in your child's pose. Curl your toes and lift your hips high. Take a moment here, maybe separate your feet hip width apart, and then paddle up your feet, bend one knee and then the other. Option to bend both knees towards one side or the other. And paddle up the feet, feel any movement. Inhale and exhale. One last round of breath. Inhale and exhale, neutral your dog. And then inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and walk towards the top of your mat. Hands on your mat, separate your feet hip width apart for a ragdoll. Hands can stay on your mat, or maybe hands on your elbows. And very important, you can bend your knees a lot, connecting chest into your thighs. This is very important for just, once again, adding support into your body. It's up to you. You want to lock your knees. You're going to add more stretch into your hamstrings, but be careful. We are in your warm-up. Otherwise, just feel comfortable moving from one side and another. Inhale. And exhale. Get on your head. Decontracting your spine. One last round of breath. And change. Big toes to touch, feet together. And then inhale, circle, see your arms. Bring your palms together, draw to your heart center. And let's set intention for this class. Take a round of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Honor your body, honor your space, honor your practice. Release your hands into your sides, mountain pose. And let's begin some Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale, circle your arms, interlace your fingers, index points towards the ceiling, and press your palms. Feet together. Inhale, lift your heart, squeeze your glutes, and then drop from one side and another. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Only your upper body is moving. Upper body is moving. The rest stay in the ground. Feet together, locking the knees. And maybe you want to, you can just draw circles into the ceiling, or it can be towards the opposite side. Very important to keeping the palms together, no space between your hands, so you can let the shoulders relax. One last round of breath, and change. Inhale, look up, first back bend, look back, send your hips forward. You can open your arms or hands into your lower back to add in support, and keep the knees locked in control, pushing hips forward. Gently, it can be softened, but avoid to bend a lot so you cannot bring a lot of compression. Drop the head, one last round of breath, and change. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, hands into your mat. From here, if you need to, you can just squat, paddle at your feet, relax any tension. We're about to finish the warm-up, so just take your time to rounds of breath and then change. Big feet together, big toes to touch, and when you're ready, inhale, circle your arms. And let's begin with Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Interlace your fingers, index points towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift your heart, squeeze your glutes, and then let's begin by dropping towards the right side. Again, palms together, and try to bring your arms behind your head. If you're finding that this is very hard for you, I recommend you starting the pose. Instead of bringing your arms up, roll your shoulders and then bring your arms up. If you can see the difference from here and here. Once again, inhale, and in your exhale, just try to drop. Drop, 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 drop. Option is to feel that you are feeling deeper into your pose, or maybe you're feeling that you're being pulled, pulled, pulled. Arms behind your ears, and just let the body, the head to start to moving with the rest of your body. Avoid to drop in your head. Remember, all the body is just moving with your arms, just like a compass. One last round of breath. Inhale, and in your exhale, go deep, 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 and change. Bring your arms up. Second set, when you're ready, inhale, lift your heart, squeeze your glutes, and then drop towards the opposite side, towards your left side. Once again, feel your arms behind your ears, like trying to point towards the corner of the room, and squeezing the glutes. Very important, so you can keep a lot of support into your lower back. Option here again is that we are also starting to using the lower, the abs, so you can keep the spine safe. Very important. If you are looking at the mat, if you are looking towards one corner, remember lifting the chin, arms behind your head. Inhale, and in your exhale, go deep into your pose, go deep into your pose, and keep the abs working. Very important, keeping the spine safe. Even when the upper body is moving, keeping the lower back safe. One last round of breath, inhale, and in your exhale, go deep into your pose, go deep into your pose, and change. Bring your arms up. When you're ready, last second back bend. Inhale, look up, exhale, look back, squeezing glutes, hips forward. Hands, you can place it on your lower back if you're finding too much compression. Otherwise, you can keep your arms extended and cactus your arms, dropping your head, looking at the back of the room. One last round of breath and change. Bring your arms up. Inhale, and in your exhale, forward fold. Swan dive into your mat. Hands into your mat. Let's begin with Hatha. Hands, you can bring it behind your thighs. You can just hug it, or hands behind your thigh. If it's in your practice, maybe you can lift the heels so you can place your fingers below your heels. Fingers must be pointing towards the front of the room. Bend your knees a lot, connect chest into your thighs, very important. Look between your shins, inhale, and in your exhale, pull, locking the knees, tilting the hips, hips high. Inhale, and in your exhale, pull hips high. One last round of breath. Inhale, and in your exhale, pull, 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 heavy between your knees. And change. Release your hands in control, hands into your mat, and when you're ready, inhale, circle, see your arms, take your expression with your hands, and let's begin with second set of Ardha Chandrasana. This time it's gonna be half of the time, 30 seconds in each side. Inhale, leave your heart, squeeze your glutes, and let's drop towards the right side. In this expression, you have the option to keep your arms extended, or you wanna take any other variation, go ahead. You can just drop the hand into your side, especially you're feeling compression into your shoulders. Pull, 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 pull. Option, maybe you wanna add something different, maybe hands in your ears. So you can just go deep into your pose. I really like this expression because the elbows can be one straight line. Maybe this is a little bit easier to feel how deep you can go into your pose. And also it helps you from not dropping the head. Remember, head moving with the rest of your body. One last round of breath and change. Inhale, bring your arms up. And when you're ready, second set. Inhale with your heart, squeeze your glutes, and then drop towards your left side. Take your expression, arms extended. If that's happening, we squeeze your palms together, interlacing the fingers. It helps to keep the thumbs crossed. Or maybe hands on your sides. Inhale, and in your exhale, go deep into your pose. Go deep into your pose. One last round of breath. And change. Inhale, bring your arms up. Last back bend. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look back. Take your expression with your hands. You can release it in cactus arms or hands into your lower back. Squeezing glutes, hips forward, dropping your head, and try to breathe with your heart, feeling that you're opening by your chest. One last round of breath and change. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive into your mat. Hands into your mat. Padangusthasana. Separate your feet hip width apart. And you can use your 2 fists to make sure that you're aligned with your hip bones. And once you have it, first 2 fingers, grab your big toes, bend your knees a lot so you can connect chest into your thighs. Inhale, and in your exhale, pull. Use your arms, pull with your arms, using triceps. Inhale, and in your exhale, pull, pull, pull. One last time, inhale, and in your exhale, pull, pull, pull. And change, release your hands, and in control, inhale, circle your arms. Let's begin with Utkatasana, hands at the level of your shoulders. Remember, in this pose, you still have to feel separate hip width apart, or you can use your 2 fists to make sure. Hands level of your shoulders, and when you're ready, inhale, and in your exhale, take your seat. Utkatasana. You can see here that it's just a feeling like you have a small chair behind you, arms are strong, and remember, if you're finding compression into your lower back, tuck your tailbone down. Maybe you're tilting, and this is gonna bring the tension. Tuck, going low, and squeezing, using the abs, engaging core. Look yourself, you have a mirror in front of you, otherwise just feel relaxed, releasing the shoulders. Even with your arms strong, releasing the shoulders. Avoid to feel tense. And look at your toes. If you don't see your toes, you have to push your hips back, going low. One last round of breath. And change. Let's go up in 3, 2, 1. Second part, when you're ready, inhale, lift the heels high, find yourself in your tippy toes. And when you're ready, push the knees towards the front of the room. Push, push, push. Remember, first part, look like you're having just a seated position, but in second part, you're pushing the knees and feeling like you have a wall behind you, going low. Remember, this pose is not about you going really low. This is about to keeping the heels high. Maybe you're feeling that you are trying to lock the knees. Maybe you want to open it. Remember, there are straight lines connecting with your toes. The knees connecting with your toes. Arms strong. One last round of breath. And let's go up in 3, 2, 1. And then drop the heels. Keep the arms strong. One last part. When you're ready, toes gently facing each other, knees together, thighs together, heels high. When you're ready, inhale, and in your exhale, push the knees, push the knees, push, 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 push. And remember, feeling that you have a wall behind you. In this part, you have the option to go all the way down into your heels, but if that's happening, very important, we're not using the muscles. Maybe your glutes are touching the heels. You have to lift higher so you can engage the muscles. Once you're in this pose, remember, the knees pointing towards the mat so you can going a little bit like supporting into your wall. Otherwise, you might feel like you're heading forward. One last round of breath, keeping the knees together. And let's go up in 3, 2, 1. And then relax, release, arms on your sides. Maybe you want to shake your legs. Take a round of breath, inhale, and exhale. When you're ready, second set. We're gonna begin once again, first part, separating your feet hip width apart. You can use your 2 fists. And when you're ready, hands to the level of your shoulders. Inhale, and in your exhale, take your seat. Once you are in this pose, this is gonna be just a half of the time, so I endorse you that you can always challenge yourself. Maybe you wanna go a little bit low, maybe you wanna just make sure that your knees are aligned with your toes, second toes, or maybe adding a little bit more of core work, avoid to tilting, maybe tucking the tailbone down, relaxing the shoulders, arms strong. If you're feeling that your arms are starting to shake, you can just roll your wrists or maybe lift in the arms for 1 second and then drop at the level of your shoulders. When you're ready, let's go up in 3, 2, 1, and stay there, arms strong, second part. When you're ready, inhale, lift your heels high, find your balance first, and when you're ready, push the knees towards the front of the room, push, push, push. Remember, feeling that there is a wall behind you, arms are strong, and feeling relaxed from your shoulders. It doesn't matter if you're feeling that they're shaking the muscles, that means that it's working. Just take 2 rounds of breath here, inhale, and exhale. And let's go up in 3, 2, 1, and drop the heels. Last part. When you're ready, toes facing each other, squeezing the thighs so you can keep the knees together, arms strong, heels high. Find your balance. And when you're ready, push the knees, push, push, push. And as long as you're going low, push the knees, push the thighs together so you can keep the knees together. And in this pose, it's about to keeping the knees together and the heels high. Remember, you're all this part almost in the ground. It's gonna be quite easy to keep the heels high. So remember, engaging the muscles so you can find the challenge into this pose. Otherwise, you're gonna feel very comfortable. Arms strong. And when you're ready, let's go up, knees together, 3, 2, 1, and then drop the heels, arms on your sides. Take a round of breath, inhale, and exhale. Great job, everyone. And now let's begin with Garudasana, the last pose before the water break. When you're ready, inhale, circles to your arms, and then right hand wrap it below your left. Take your eagle wrap. Option to bring your hands into your shoulders. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, take your seat. Right leg, wrap it on top of your left. And stay here. Try to go in a little bit low, engaging the core and squeezing the thighs together. It's very important in this part, you're having the wrap. It's not about finding the support into your thigh. It's about wrapping, compressing. The same thing happens with the arms, engaging core. And relaxing the shoulders and bring awareness into your hips. Maybe you're tilting from one side or another. Remember, the hips are square, distributing the weight of your hips. The foot can stay on your mat for adding support into this pose. Maybe it can stay behind your calf or maybe to your sides. It doesn't matter. This is all about compression. One last round of breath and release. Inhale, circles to your arms. And now, left hand, wrap it below your right. Second set. If you're finding hard to keep this grab with the thumbs pointing you, hands on your shoulders. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, take your seat. And then your left is gonna grab on top of your right and compress, finding your balance. The compression is gonna help you to keep the balance into this pose. And again, engaging core, maybe tucking the tailbone down. In this pose, people, it's quite easy to heel the hips. So tuck the tailbone down, going low, engaging core. I always endorse a lot of using the core because mostly, like in my case, I have problems with lower back. So you're feeling too much in your body. Always read your body, read your breath. Inhale and next. One last round of breath and release. Inhale, circle your arms. Last set. This time inviting sleeping eagle and soaring eagle. Right hand, wrap it below your left, take your grab, or hands on your shoulders. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, take your seat. Right leg, wrap it on top of your left. And stay here on your eagle for one breath. Otherwise, you can take your sleep. Inhale, elbows level of your shoulders, and then elbow can connect on your knee. Option for staying here looking at your mat, or if you want more challenge, tuck your shin, elbows towards your belly, squeezing, making space on the space making a space in the area of your belly by squeezing the belly so you can round the spine. Staying here or just unwrap your leg for your eagle. If you find it hard to stay on your grab, hands can stay on your shoulders, or just release your arms if you want more balance. One last round of breath. And in control eagles, let's meet on your grab. Take a round of breath and release. Inhale, circle your arms, last set. Left, wrap it below your right, take your eagle wrap. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, take your seat. Left leg, wrap it on top of your right. And stay here, eagles. One round of breath, or if you're ready, take your sleep. Inhale, and in your exhale, connect. Support yourself on your knee, or just run even more by pulling your elbows towards your belly, squeezing belly, making a space. Stay here, or unwrap your leg, send it towards the back for your eagle, soaring eagle. One last round of breath. And in control, let's meet on your grab for one round of breath and release. Inhale, circle your arms, palms towards your heart center, and give yourself a bow for your practice. Great job. This is your first water break, so please take a couple of sips of water. And if you need to, you can also make a comment if there's something that I need to know. No, everything good. All right, so let's begin with the second part. All right, so take a round of breath here into your mountain pose. It can be a dog, whatever you feel like you still need for your body. Palms opening. Inhale and exhale. And let's begin with Janu Sirsasana. First, round of the work into your left and bring your right knee in front of you. Your knee must stay at the level of your hip, and maybe you have a chair or something on your side, you can always support yourself. Otherwise, palms open. And flex your front foot, very important so you can keep the balance into this pose. Otherwise, you can stay here, hands on your thigh, or bring all your fingers below your foot. Very important, it must be all the fingers, including the thumbs. And then lift the knee, inhale, stay here or kick towards the front. Staying with your grab, you have the option for just staying here, rounding your spine, finding your balance. In my case, it's a little bit hard because I have carpet. Take a round of breath, and if you want to connect forehead into your knee for the last part, go ahead, inhale, and in your exhale, connect. Elbows close to your leg, very important. Option to just keeping hands into your shin or behind your calf. One round of breath, and everybody, let's meet with the knee in front of you and release. Take a round of breath, inhale and exhale. When you're ready, second part, run all the work into the opposite leg and now bring your left knee in front of you. Hands on your sides. Stay here, take a round of breath, or in control, hand into your thigh or all the fingers below your foot. Once again, fingers and thumbs below your foot and stay here. Otherwise, inhale, and in your exhale, send your leg towards the front. Once again, everything is about the balance in one leg. So maybe you're feeling that you are bending the knee. So keep it straight. It can be just a slight bend. You're finding too much compression. Otherwise, remember, this is a balance on one leg. If you're staying here, flex your foot. And if you're ready, last part, inhale, and in your exhale, connect forehead into your knee. Everybody, let's meet with the knee in front of you and release. Take a round of breath, inhale, and exhale. And when you're ready, let's begin with Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. In my case, I make it a little bit different with the arms. Inhale, circle your arms, and drop the right hand level of your waist. Bring all the work into your left leg and then bring the knee in front of you. Option to bring just 2 fingers on your big toe. When you're ready, inhale. And in your exhale kick, you're holding your toe. Otherwise, just open on your sides, hand at the level of your shoulder. Remember, the foot must be flexed or adding the balance into this pose. Option to looking at your tummy if you want more balance. If you want to do something different in this pose, you can bend forward or challenge your balance. In control, keep the foot flexed until you form a 90-degree angle. And then let's bring all the body in front of you. Knee in front of you, hand up, second hand up, and kick. Hold it here, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take a round of breath, inhale, and exhale. When you're ready, second part. Inhale, circle your arms and drop the left hand in front of you. And then ground all the work into your left and bring the left knee in front of you. And then the hand can stay resting on your thigh or first 2 fingers on your big toe. When you're ready, inhale, kick if you're holding your toe. Otherwise, just open your knee and then drop the hand at the level of your shoulder. Flex your front foot for adding the balance. You can keep looking forward or to your thumb. One last round of breath. Or maybe you can just bend forward. You want to add challenge into this pose. And in control, change. Knee in front of you, hand up, second hand up, and kick. Hold it there, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take a round of breath. Inhale and exhale. And now let's begin with Dandayamana Dhanurasana. 1 set, the standing bow. When you're ready, inhale, circle your arms, and drop the right hand in front of you, and side of your body, And then, in control, knees together, bend the right knee, catch the foot by the inside, very important, and then bring your knees together. When you're ready, inhale, and in your exhale, kick on your hand, kick, 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 kick. For keeping the balance into this pose, it's just feeling that you have an arrow and a ball in front of you. So you're feeling that your leg is opening to your sides. Remember, you're charging a bow. The string, the arrowhead, all the strength is in one straight line. So if your knee is open, just try to bring it close to the midline and pulling, kicking, 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 kicking. This way you're keeping the balance into this pose. If you're feeling that you're breaking balance, keep the knees together. So basically, if you're feeling that you're breaking the balance, come back into the first part and then charge your bow, charge your bow, charge your bow. Knees close to the middle, and you can use your mat for finding this balance. And then find stillness on your front hand. This is your arrowhead. Inhale, and in your exhale, kick, 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 kick. Foot away of your glute, very important because you're pulling your bow. This set is 1 minute. There is 10 seconds left. So you have time for a 4-minute bow. Inhale, and in your exhale, kick, 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 kick. Hold it there. One last round of breath. And let's go up in 3, 2, 1, and release. Take a round of breath. Inhale, and exhale. When you're ready, second part. Inhale, circles to your arms, and drop the left hand level of your waist. Knees together, and then bend your left knee, catch the foot by the inside. And when you're ready, peel your shoulder. Inhale, and in your exhale, kick, 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 kick. And again, if you don't have a mirror in front of you, doesn't matter. You can feel your own body. You can feel that you can bring your knees together into midline. Just kicking, 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 kicking. Knees close. Kicking away of your glute. Arms is strong. If you're feeling too much tension on your shoulder, you can make this pose a Chapasana, a sugar cane. Maybe the hand, you can bring it to your mat, or maybe to your heart center. Otherwise, arrowhead in front of you, kicking, kicking. Last 10 seconds. Locking the knee. If you're feeling too much compression, it can stay slightly bent. And let's go up in 3, 2, 1. And release. Take a round of breath. Inhale and exhale. And now let's begin at the back of your mat for Tula Dandasana, balance stick pose. When you're ready, inhale, circle your arms, interlace your fingers, index points towards the ceiling, and take a wide step with your right. Take your time here for squaring the hips. Inhale, lift the back heel, and in control, lift the leg. Arms are at the level of your ears. Feeling that there is one straight line from the tip of your fingers towards your heel. Otherwise, you can bring your hands into your heart center. You're finding too much compression. Option 4, opening your wings, looking at your mat. Find your balance. One last round of breath and change. Take a step back in control land. Arms up, feet together. Second part. When you're ready, take a wide step with your left and take your time for squaring the hips. Distribute the weight. Inhale, lift the back heel, and in your exhale, form your balance stick pose. Arms are level of your ears. One straight line, as best as you can. Again, if you're finding too much compression, arms towards your heart center. Distribute the weight of your hips, dropping one glute towards the mat. One last round of breath, chin away of your chest, and change. Take a step back, arms up. And now let's begin with Danda Jamana Hatha Pada Paschimottanasana. So just pivot your body towards your left side. Then imagine that maybe it's the other side. So one side your mat, and you're gonna stay at the back of your mat. When you're ready, take a wide step, taking the space into your mat, hands at the level of your shoulders, locking the knees, the toes pointing towards the side of the room. Inhale, and in your exhale, bend forward, in control, bend, bend, bend. Hands you can bring into your mat, keep the spine straight. Otherwise, you can bring your hands into the knife edge of your, on your feet. Inhale, and in your exhale, pull with your arms, pull, pull, pull. Keep looking at your mat, very important. Inhale, and in your exhale, pull, pull, pull. One last time. Inhale, and in your exhale, pull with your arms, pull, pull, pull. And in control, change. Hands, you can bring it in front of you or into your hips and lift your chin, chest, nice, in control. Let's begin with Trikonasana. The right foot, you're gonna pivot towards the front of your room. Hands at the level of your shoulder. And then look at your back thumb and try to reach the front of the room. Reach, reach, and peel. Hand, if you need to, you can stay supported into your thigh. Option for using a block here, if you want a little bit more support, and arm, the extended arms towards the ceiling. You can find your gaze into your hand, maybe to your side, or to your front foot. Remember, front knee connected with your front ankle. Take a round of breath, and change. Arms to level of your shoulders, extend your front leg, pivot towards the side and now towards the back of the room, opposite side. Then look at your back thumb, reach towards the back of the room, reach, reach, and tilt. Again, you can use your block, you can support yourself on your thigh, and it's very important to find that all your body is close to the midline. I'm saying this because some people, maybe you're gonna just push the hips, and then it's when you start to tilt the body. So tuck your tailbone down, so you can bring all the body close to your midline. One last round of breath, and change. Hands to level of your shoulders, extend your front leg, pivot towards the side, Prasarita Padottanasana. Interlace your fingers behind your lower back. Inhale, lift your chest, exhale, bend forward. In control, keep the spine straight. Maybe you wanna stay with the shoulder rings or you can take any other expression. Option for headstands too. Inhale, and in your exhale, pull, pull, pull. This time, look at the back of the room. Inhale, and in your exhale, pull. Arms away of your head, away of your body, pulling. One last time. Inhale, and in your exhale, pull, pull, pull. And in control, if you need to, release your hands. Arms up, level up your shoulders, and lift your chin, chest, and eyes. Hands on your hips. We're gonna proceed with Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. With your extended legs, you're gonna close it so it can be 3 feet wide or what is comfortable for you. And then you're gonna pivot your body towards the back of the room. This is very important. The front foot is pointing towards the back of the room and the back foot in 45 degrees, pointing towards the corner of your mat. Squaring the hips, inhale, and in your exhale, bend forward, in control, spine straight. Hands can stay on your hips or you can bring them to your mat if you need more support. Then connect forehead into your knee, tuck your chin. Inhale, and in your exhale, connect. You can bend all what you need into your front knee. Inhale, and in your exhale, connect. Eventually, you can lock the knee a little bit more, a little bit more. One last time, inhale, and in your exhale, connect. Change. Hands, take your expression or into your hips and lift your chin, chest, and eyes. So then pivot your body towards the side and then towards the opposite side. Maybe you're gonna look in front of me, maybe towards the camera. Otherwise, just front foot pointing towards the front of you, back foot pointing towards the corner of your mat, squaring the hips. Inhale, and in your exhale, bend in control. Bend, bend, bend. Then tuck your chin, connect forehead into your knee, hands on your mat. You can stay at the level of your foot for support. Inhale, and in your exhale, connect. Inhale, and exhale. One last round of breath. Inhale, and exhale, connect. Change. Hands on your hips. And lift your chin, chest, and eyes in control. Feet meet together, mountain pose. Take a round of breath. Inhale, and exhale. Last pose, Vrikshasana, tree pose. So let's begin into your mountain pose. You're gonna ground all the work into your left, so you can bring your right foot towards your ankle, below, above, or above your knee, or maybe into your hip crease. You can also support yourself. And once you have found your balance, maybe you can kick your foot towards your thigh, or you have option for traditional tree, and then hands into your heart center. Challenge your balance here and just breathe. You can also add any other expression here. Maybe you wanna open your arms. Maybe you wanna look at the ceiling, close your eyes. Maybe you want to receive energy, anything that you need from outside, or maybe just send what you need through your hands. Send energy or receive it. One last round of breath and bring your palms towards your heart center and release. Second part, when you're ready, ground all the work into your opposite leg and then bring your foot into your ankle. It can stay supported into your mat, above, below your knee, or into your hip crease. Option for traditional tree. And then bring your hands into your heart center, find your balance, You can stay here, or if you're ready, just open your branches, grow. And take just a couple of breaths here, challenging your balance, accepting, receiving, or just honoring yourself. One last round of breath, and then bring your palms into your heart center and release. Hands on your sides, and one last round of breath. Inhale, circle, see your arms, palms towards your heart center, and give yourself a bow for your practice. Great job, everyone. This is your second water break, so if you need to, take a couple of sips of water. And the last part of the class, we're gonna stay on your mat. So pivot your feet towards maybe the back of the room. It's kind of tricky. I don't know how it's like in your case. Otherwise, just lie down into your mat. Doesn't matter as long as you can listen to me. And let's begin with just taking a couple of rounds of breath into your mat, connecting yourself again. Maybe it's not an intention for the class. Maybe it can be another new intention. And just breathe. Inhale and exhale. And let's begin with Pavanamuktasana, wind removing pose. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna stay here and on the screen. You're gonna bring your right knee towards your shoulder. Grab by the shin. Avoid to grab directly from the knee just in case. And then lift the toes. Flex both feet, very important. And then the extended leg, you're gonna press the heel so you can keep the leg into your mat. Tuck your shin, and when you're ready, inhale. And in your exhale, pull your knee towards your shoulder. Inhale, and in your exhale, pull, 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 knee away of your body. One last round of breath. Inhale, and in your exhale, pull, pull, pull. Remove the air of your body. And in control, release. You can release your leg, or you can bring both legs. And then in control, bring your left knee towards your shoulder. Grab by the shin, flex both feet, and press the heel of your extended leg. Tuck your shin, inhale, and in your exhale, pull, pull, pull. Inhale, and in your exhale, pull. One last round of breath. Inhale, and in your exhale, pull, pull, pull your knee towards your shoulder, and change. Bring both knees towards your chest so you can give yourself some sacral circles. This way you distribute the weight on your body, release any tension on your body. Inhale and exhale. And then release your legs, hands on your sides. Take a round of breath. And from here, morning stretch. Inhale, circle your arms over your head. And feel yourself like you're just waking up, that you're in your bed. Feeling longer, feeling like something is pulled from your hands, from your feet. Release any tension. And when you're ready, transitional sit-up. Take a round of breath. Inhale, lift your body. Exhale, double exhale, double bounce. And then drop your body into your mat for Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. And in this case, it will be in front of the screen, so it can be easier. Cobra pose. Let's meet with the feet on your mat and hands on your side, like you're about to take a push-up. And then kiss the mat. Release the air of your body. Press the top of your feet. Inhale and lift. You don't need to use your hands. You are using the rest of your body, upper body, connecting shoulder blades, squeezing the glutes, lifting a little bit higher. Take one round of breath. 3, 2, 1, and in control, release. Look at the right side, left ear into your mat. Inhale and exhale. Release your hands onto your sides. Release your legs. One last round of breath. And when you're ready, second set. Hands on the sides of your body, level of your shoulders. Feet together, press with the top of your feet. You can even feel like your knees are lifting. That's how you keep the legs on your mat, just like a cobra. Kiss the mat, release the air of your body. And when you're ready, inhale, lift your chest. You're not using your hands. You can even just place it, tip of your fingers, lifting a little bit more, squeezing the glutes, lifting a little bit higher, hold it, 3, 2, 1, hand in control, release. Look at the left side, right turn into your mat. And take a round of breath. Inhale and exhale. One last round of breath. And change. Second set, Purna Shalabhasana, full locust. You're gonna look that you're open your arms on your mat, palms facing towards the mat. It can be level of your shoulders, it can be 45 degrees, and kiss the mat. This time, all the body's gonna lift from the ground. Release the air of your body, inhale, and in your exhale, lift, 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 lift. Lift the legs, lift the chest, squeezing glutes, lifting a little bit higher, like you're gonna take your flight. Hold it, 3, 2, 1, and in control, release. Look at the right side, lift it into your mat. Inhale and exhale, hands on your sides. If you're feeling compression on lower back, you can take any expression, any counter pose for release the tension. When you're ready, last set, Purna Shalabhasana, option for a shoulder rings. You can interlace your fingers behind your lower back. When you're ready, kiss the mat, release the air of your body, and in your inhale, lift your chest. If you're having your shoulder rings, feel like you're being pulled, so you can lift your shoulders, lift the legs, lifting a little bit more, squeezing glutes, 3, 2, 1, and in control, release. Take a round of breath, inhale, and exhale. One last round of breath. And when you're ready, last set, floor bow, Dhanurasana. Option here for half bow. Dhanurasana's bows, bend your knees and grab your feet by the outside. This is your full bow. Option for half bow, just keep one hand into your foot and the opposite hands towards the front of you. Kiss the mat, release the air of your body, inhale, and in your exhale, kick. Kick on your hand, kick, kick, kick. You're holding your full bow, feel like you're being pulled, just using your feet, kicking and lifting, higher, squeezing, 3, 2, 1, and in control, release. Look at the right side, left it into your mat. Option here for windshield, wipe your legs. Remember, at any part of the class, you can take any counter pose here in these 3 sets. Inhale and exhale. One last round of breath. And when you're ready, last set of your bow. Option for your full bow or your half bow. Bend your knees, grab the feet by the outside, kiss the mat, release the air of your body. And when you're ready, inhale, and in your exhale, kick, kick, kick. Knees together, like you're holding a yoga block between your knees. Lifting, kicking. Try to kick on your hands, lifting the toes, knees together, lifting chest. Hold it, 3, 2, 1, and in control, release. In control, look at the left side, right here into your mat. And take a couple of rounds of breath here. Inhale and exhale. One last round of breath. And when you're ready, you can stay here or you can take a child's pose. Use your hands, push yourself, and then open your knees wide, hands in front of you, and take a couple of breaths here as a counter pose for releasing tension on your lower back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One last round of breath. And change. In control, push your body forward into your tabletop. We're gonna proceed with Ustrasana, camel pose, one set. So bring all your body into your knees, and your knees Must be separated hip width apart. But if you have problems with the lower back, you can open your knees wider. Hands on your lower back, fingers points towards the mat. And when you're ready, inhale, look up, exhale, look back. Push your hips forward, hands on your lower back, trying to drop the head. Option for staying here, or maybe place one hand into your heel and then into the other until you have your full camel. Feeling that you are breathing through your heart. Feeling that you are opening your chest. Again, feel your head relax. If you find it hard for you to breathe, connect tongue on your palate. At any time, you can always take your seat. One last round of breath. And when you're ready, hands on your lower back, and then push your hips back, take your seat. Option here for rabbit's pose, otherwise modify rabbit's pose or embryo pose. Hands on your hip creases, inhale in your chest, and in your exhale, bend forward. Elbows drop it, let the gravity do the work. Just relax, forehead into your mat, and just settle in with your breath. If you're feeling dizzy from your camel, that's okay. Don't need to panic. It's quite normal. Inhale and exhale. One last round of breath. Inhale and exhale. Change. In control, lift your chin, chest, and eyes. From here, we're gonna take one pose for releasing tension on your knees. That is a saddle pose. So what we're gonna do in your knees is you're gonna open your feet a little bit so you can drop your hips. You can let the hips get close into your mat. Very important, your toes must be pointing towards the side. Avoid to open it. And once you are comfortable, hands can stay behind you, staying here for just releasing the tension, for stretching the knees. Otherwise, maybe in control, you can support yourself into your forearms. Maybe you can lie down into your mat. So just bring awareness into your knees, read your knees. If you're feeling painful, too much discomfort, at any time you can take your seated position. Maybe you're gonna feel like your knees are opening, and that's fine. Maybe you're gonna feel like the knees are lifting, and that's fine too. Remember, it's about to avoid you feeling the pain. Take 2 rounds of breath on your time, feeling comfortable in your position. One last round of breath. And when you're ready, in control, use your hands. Take your seat and bring your hands in front of you for your tabletop. From your tabletop, just take a round of breath here for release the tension on your legs. Option, if you wanna take a downward facing dog, that's fine too. Take a round of breath, inhale and exhale. And from your tabletop, cross your legs and in control, use one hand and then the other hand for taking your seated position. Extending your legs in front of you. Inhale and exhale. We're gonna proceed with one set of Janusirsasana. So what we're gonna bring is your right foot towards your thigh. And it's very important from your bent leg that keep the knee close to your mat. Some people leave the knee on the position, so just keep it close into your mat. When you're ready, flex your front foot. Inhale, circle your arms, your heart pointing towards your toes, and then bend forward in your exhale. Hands can grab maybe your shin, ankles, toes, whatever is accessible for you, and connect forehead into your knee. If that's not happening, you can always bend your knee a lot. Inhale, and in your exhale, connect forehead into your knee. Eventually, you can just move your knee away from your forehead, elbows close to your knee. Inhale, and in your exhale, connect. One last time. Inhale, and in your exhale, connect. And change. In control, lift your chest, hands on your sides. Second set. Before that, if you're feeling compression on your lower back, dancer stable. The hand that is on your bent knee, place it in the corner of your hip, and then lift your hips for take a moment here for release tension on your lower back. And then when you're ready, just take your seat. One round of breath, and then second set of Janusirsasana. Bring now your left foot towards your thigh and keep your front foot flexed, very important, toes pointing towards the ceiling, heart towards your toes, inhale, circle your arms, and in your exhale, bend forward. You wanna take this time for any other expression, that's fine too. Maybe you wanna take a revolve, Janusirsasana, you can open towards the side, or maybe you can just bring your foot on your crease of your elbow for a hip opening pose. Inhale and exhale. One last round of breath. Inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, change. Lift your chest, hands on your sides, and you find compression on lower back. That's for stable for counter pose. Hand on the side of your hip from the bent leg, and when you're ready, inhale, lift your hips. Take a moment here, one round of breath. And when you're ready, just take your seat. Extend your legs, maybe you wanna shake it. And let's begin with Ardha Matsyendrasana. In this Ardha Matsyendrasana, we're gonna do something different. So let's begin with the right foot. Bring your right foot towards the opposite side of your opposite knee. And what we're gonna do is that with the hand of your bent leg, you're gonna support yourself into your hip. But with the free hand, you're gonna grab the knife edge of your foot. What we're gonna do is kick the legs. So twist your chest, looking at your sides, inhale, and in your exhale, kick on your hand. You're gonna feel the tension on your hamstring. So here we're just releasing. Maybe it's gonna start shaking, just relax, just feel. Doesn't matter if your knee is so bent. Eventually, it's gonna lock it. You have also the option to open with one hand, and this is just like an option of Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. One round of breath, and in control, bend your knee, place the foot outside of your knee. And now let's begin with that Ardha Matsyendrasana. Then the opposite hand, the one that it was holding your foot, place it outside of your knee. Twist, sit tall, inhale, and in your exhale, look beyond your shoulder. Twist, twist, twist. Inhale, and in your exhale, twist. One last time, inhale, and in your exhale, twist, twist, twist. And in control, change. Release your legs in front of you. Second set. Bring your left foot, first leg, support yourself in the corner of your hip. Bring your left foot outside your knee, and we're gonna release tension on the hamstring. So grab with the free hand the knife edge of your foot, twist. Inhale, and in your exhale, kick on your hand. Hand can stay, opposite hands can stay supporting your hip, or you can open your hand at level of your shoulder, looking gaze towards the opposite hand and release the tension of your hamstring. Maybe you can lock the knee or keep it bent. One last round of breath and change. Bend your knee in control, place the foot outside your knee. Let's begin with Ardha Matsyendrasana. Opposite elbow, place it in the opposite knee. Sit tall, look beyond your shoulder. Inhale, and in your exhale, twist. Inhale, and in your exhale, twist. One last round of breath. Inhale, and in your exhale, twist. And in control, release your legs in front of you. Last pose before Shavasana, Matsyasana. Support yourself into your forearms and hands below your glutes. Once you're in this position, drop your head on your shoulders. Open your mouth, tongue outside your mouth. We're gonna take 3 lions breath. Inhale, and in your exhale, inhale, and in your exhale, one last time. Inhale, and in your exhale, and in control, release your arms, release your legs for Shavasana. Take any time that you need on your mat. Otherwise, you can always go. And just release the tension on your hands, tension on your legs. Inhale and exhale. Find your body. Find your breath. And just let with the breath to release anything that you don't need outside your system, outside your life. Inhale and exhale. One last round of breath. Inhale and exhale. Feel yourself heavier, grateful, melting on your mat, grounding yourself. And thank you for allowing me to guide you in your practice today. It was an honor and a joy to be here for you. Namaste.